Welcome to our channel, where we explore the most fascinating and remote corners of our planet. In today's video, we'll journey to some of the most isolated places on Earth where people still live, far from cities, noise, and modern conveniences. These are lands untouched by time, where survival demands strength, simplicity, and connection with nature. From frozen tundras to hidden islands, you'll discover communities that thrive against all odds. Stay with us as we uncover their stories and breathtaking surroundings. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing travel and discovery content. Number 10. Tristan da Cunha, Atlantic's remote island. Tristan da Cunha is often called the most remote inhabited island on Earth, located in the South Atlantic Ocean about 2,400 kilometers from South Africa and over 3,300 kilometers from South America. It's part of a small group of volcanic islands belonging to the British Overseas Territory of St. Helena. The island's only settlement, Edinburgh of the Seven Seas, is home to just around 250 people. With no airport, the only way to reach Tristan da Cunha is by a week-long boat trip from Cape Town. Life here is slow and self-sufficient. The residents rely on fishing, farming, and small-scale trade. Internet and television access are limited, and harsh weather often isolates the island further. Despite the challenges, the community remains close-knit, valuing cooperation and tradition. Tristan da Cunha stands as a living example of human resilience and adaptation in extreme isolation. Number 9. Supai Village, deep in the Grand Canyon. Supai Village, hidden deep within Arizona's Grand Canyon, is one of the most secluded communities in the United States. It is the only place in the country where mail is still delivered by mule. Located within the Havasupai Indian Reservation, the village is surrounded by towering red cliffs and stunning waterfalls. Reaching Supai requires a challenging 13-kilometer hike, horseback ride, or helicopter journey. There are no roads leading in or out. The Havasupai people, whose name means people of the blue-green waters, have lived here for centuries, maintaining a lifestyle rooted in tradition and connection to nature. Electricity, modern healthcare, and grocery supplies are limited, but the community thrives through tourism, farming, and craftsmanship. Despite being difficult to reach, Supai's beauty and isolation make it a remarkable example of harmony between people and one of Earth's most majestic natural landscapes. Number 8. Oymyakon, the coldest village on Earth. Oymyakon, located in Siberia, Russia, is famously known as the coldest inhabited place on Earth. Temperatures here can plunge below -50 degrees Celsius in winter, with the record low reaching -71.2 degrees Celsius. This remote village sits in a valley surrounded by frozen mountains, where even vehicles must run continuously to avoid freezing. Despite such brutal conditions, around 500 people call Oymyakon home. Residents have adapted to the extreme cold by relying on meat-heavy diets, including fish and reindeer, since growing crops is nearly impossible. Infrastructure is basic, and winters last for months. Yet the people endure with remarkable strength. The community values togetherness, tradition, and resilience, holding festivals to celebrate their unique lifestyle. Oymyakon's residents continue to live where most humans couldn't survive, proving how people can adapt to one of the planet's harshest environments while maintaining cultural and social connections. Number 7. Ittoqqortoormiit, Greenland's frozen edge. Ittoqqortoormiit, located on Greenland's eastern coast, is one of the most isolated settlements in the Arctic. With only about 350 residents, it sits between the world's largest national park and icy waters that remain frozen most of the year. Supply ships arrive just twice annually, bringing essential goods and fuel. The town's name means the place with big houses. Yet life here revolves around small wooden homes, hunting, and fishing. Seals, polar bears, and whales dominate the surrounding environment. The people of Ittoqqortoormiit rely heavily on traditional Inuit hunting methods to survive, as farming is impossible in the extreme cold. Despite limited resources and freezing conditions, the community values its peaceful life and connection to nature. The breathtaking landscape, northern lights, and complete isolation make Ittoqqortoormiit one of the last truly remote human settlements still holding onto ancient Arctic traditions. Number 6. La Rinconada, life above the clouds. La Rinconada, located high in the Peruvian Andes, is the world's highest permanent settlement at an altitude of over 16,700 feet, 5,100 meters. Life here is not only cold, but also oxygen deprived, making survival extremely challenging. Yet, around 30,000 people live here, mostly drawn by the promise of gold mining. The city's economy revolves around mining, but conditions are harsh. There's little infrastructure, no proper sanitation, and limited access to clean water. Food and supplies are brought up the mountains through dangerous routes. Despite the struggles, people endure, driven by hope for prosperity. The thin air, freezing nights, and rugged terrain make daily living a test of endurance. Families here have built a sense of community amid hardship, relying on mutual help and perseverance. La Rinconada symbolizes both human ambition and the incredible ability to survive in one of Earth's most unforgiving places. Number 5. Pitcairn Island. Descendants of Mutineers. Pitcairn Island, located in the South Pacific, is one of the most remote and sparsely populated territories on Earth. Home to fewer than 50 residents, most of whom are descendants of the HMS Bounty mutineers and their Tahitian companions. It is a living piece of maritime history. The island is accessible only by boat, and trips are rare due to rough seas and long distances from major ports. Life here is simple. Residents grow their own food, fish, and depend on supply shipments that arrive only a few times a year. There are no airports, fast food, or modern cities. Electricity comes from generators, and the community runs its own small government. Despite isolation, Pitcairn's people maintain strong family bonds and cultural traditions. The island's dramatic cliffs, lush greenery, and ocean views contrast with its quiet, self-sufficient way of life far removed from modern civilization. Number 4. Easter Island, Statues and Solitude. Easter Island, or Rapa Nui, lies over 3,500 kilometers west of Chile and is world-famous for its mysterious moai statues. Around 7,000 people live on this remote volcanic island, which remains one of the most isolated inhabited places on Earth. The Polynesian settlers who arrived centuries ago built an advanced culture that later declined due to deforestation and resource loss. Today, residents rely heavily on tourism and agriculture for survival. Despite its small size, Easter Island preserves a rich cultural identity expressed through traditional dance, carving, and language. The island's environment is harsh, with limited water and farmland. Yet the people remain proud of their heritage. Living surrounded by the endless Pacific Ocean, they balance ancient traditions with the challenges of modern life. Easter Island stands as a reminder of both human creativity and the delicate relationship between civilization and nature. Number 3. Alert, Canada, the northernmost community. Alert is the northernmost permanently inhabited place on Earth, located just 800 kilometers from the North Pole in Canada's Nunavut territory. The settlement hosts a small number of scientists, weather experts, and military personnel, totaling fewer than 70 people. Temperatures often drop below minus 40 degrees Celsius, and during the long polar winter, the sun doesn't rise for months. Reaching Alert is possible only by specialized aircraft, as no roads or ships can access it through the Arctic ice. Life here revolves around research and survival. Maintaining power, food, and communication in such a harsh environment is a daily challenge. Despite the isolation, residents live in close quarters, supporting each other through extreme cold and darkness. The area's frozen landscape, silence, and northern lights make it both hauntingly beautiful and brutally difficult. Alert embodies human determination to explore and endure even the planet's farthest frontiers. Number 2. Longyearbyen, life in the Arctic Circle. Longyearbyen, located on the Svalbard archipelago of Norway, is one of the northernmost towns in the world. Despite its remote Arctic setting, it has a small yet vibrant population of around 2,000 residents. The town experiences months of continuous daylight in summer and total darkness during winter, known as the polar night. Temperatures can be extreme, but modern infrastructure allows people to live relatively comfortably. Originally established as a coal mining town, Longyearbyen now thrives on tourism, education, and scientific research. The community is unique. By law, no one can be buried there due to permafrost, and residents must carry rifles outside town because of polar bears. Despite its isolation, the town has schools, restaurants, and cultural activities. Longyearbyen showcases how humans can not only survive, but also build a modern, thriving society within one of the world's harshest Arctic environments. Number 1. Motuo, Tibet, hidden Himalayan valley. Motuo, located in the southeastern region of Tibet, is one of the most isolated and mystical inhabited places on Earth. Surrounded by towering Himalayan peaks, it remained completely cut off from the outside world until a road was finally completed in 2013. For centuries, access was possible only through dangerous mountain trails and rope bridges. The region is known for its lush forests, waterfalls, and rich biodiversity. Unlike the rest of the cold Tibetan plateau, around 10,000 people live here, mainly from the Mampa and Loba ethnic groups, preserving ancient Tibetan traditions and Buddhist culture. Life in Motuo is simple, with agriculture and animal husbandry forming the core of survival. Its remoteness has protected its natural beauty and spiritual purity. Even today, visiting Motuo requires special permits and courage. It remains a sacred, untouched valley where tradition, nature, and faith coexist in peaceful isolation. Thanks for watching this incredible journey through the world's most isolated yet awe-inspiring places. It's amazing to see how people adapt and continue to live in such remote corners of the planet. If you enjoyed learning about these unique destinations, be sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. We have more amazing videos about hidden worlds and human resilience coming soon. Stay connected, keep exploring, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more adventures.